Live from Hickory. It's Tuesday night. It's October the 25th, and you're about to watch another live country-ish podcast show. How do you know it's live? I'll tell you. I got today's newspaper right here, and I highlighted today's date. See? That's proof of live. All right? Anything can happen up in here right now. That's how you know it's live. Look, real quick, let me tell you about Every Plate. Every Plate is awesome. It makes it easy to get the family gathered for dinner every night with delicious recipes everybody will love. And if you think meal kits are too expensive, you better think again. Every Plate is 25% cheaper than grocery shopping. You can get your first box for just $1.49. That's cheaper than going to McDonald's. $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com, entering my promo code, REAP149, all right? That's up to a $110 value. All right, I feel like it's time to get the show going. What say you, boys?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, Alan. Start the show. Oh, there you go.
Get the country boy, and he's making it good. He was Jaws' underdog, dressed in beer rolls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
Bitch looks good. What up, Bumpkins? Welcome to episode 152 of Country-ish. In today's show, it's like a spooky swarm of terrifying honeybees on spirits. It's the Halloween episode, everybody. We're all dressed up for you guys, right? Who's got the best costume? Leave it in the comments section. By the way, can you guess what I am? Leave it in the comments section. Also, in the spirit of Halloween, me, Alan, and Sebastian, we went on a ghost tour at a haunted prison in Mount Pleasant, and we're going to show you what happened. In Best Trends, sad news actually, Leslie Jordan died yesterday, and he was a real country-ish Metro Jethro, so we're going to remember him. And my pal Mark Hunt is here, so we're going to play Goodwill Hunting as we unbox gifts we got each other at a Goodwill. And in small town news, a woman unleashed a swarm of bees on deputies who were trying to serve an eviction. Unbelievable. But first, let me walk you around the room, okay? Over here, sitting by his lonesome over here. And we're live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. But this guy right here, the very holy, Pope-esque intern Isaiah, our resident hayseed Gen Z. He's checking your comments. Which one are you going to try and focus on today? Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube, all right.
But I have to say, let us pray for peace.
Oh. Oh, Mom, look at that. He's making a joke about it.
Yeah.
Sacrilegious. But look, leave us a comment on YouTube, Facebook. We're going to try and check them live during the show. It's Isaiah, so who knows if we'll get to it. Over here, look at these two handsome devils, two very famous people from Hickory. I'm talking about, one guy, look at him sitting right there. Played a little b-ball for the Charlotte Hornets back in the day. Only guy to block Michael Jordan 3 times in one game. You might know him as the Fly Swatter. Some people call him the Southeastern Man of Mystery. I'd like to call him Sebastian McConaughey.
Hi.
Sitting right next to him, very peace-loving, hippy-dippy, John Stamos' little brother, Marcus Stamos.
Hello.
How you doing, boys?
Oh, good.
I like the outfit.
Good.
That looks good on you.
Man, I walked in here and saw that on you.
Yeah.
Flipped me out. You scared Alan half to death.
Scared the crap out of Alan with this
Yeah.
thing on.
It's
Well, do
funny,
you
that's-
guys know what it is?
I did.
Isaiah. What are you doing?
I was looking at comments.
Very good. Can you guess what I am?
Grin Reaper.
Grin Reaper. See, I tried to make an emoji smiley face. Hard to do with the beard, but I feel like it's like it's frozen in now. You know, it's like it's dried up.
Looks like you got on one
Cracking.
of those masks women put on them.
Yeah, a sleep mask or something.
Yeah,
I talk like
Put a
this.
couple pickles on his eyeballs tonight. He'll look like a new man.
mustard face.
What's the worst Halloween costume you think you've ever had as a kid?
You go ahead.
I'll ask the people at home too. Y'all leave it in the comments section. But what do
Now
you?
that I think about it, after you asked me that a minute ago, I actually wore a Tony Dorsett, or I believe it was a Dallas Cowboy Halloween outfit. And now that I think about that, that has to be the worst outfit I've ever worn.
Was it okay? So did it have the helmet with the bra strap on the inside to hold
Yeah.
it in place?
Yeah.
Yeah, a real cheap
Yeah.
football outfit. I remember those. I remember I got one of those for Christmas one year because I was just getting into football. And then when I tried out for the Mountain View Buccaneers, I took it up there because I felt like I got made fun of
I'm
so
gonna
much.
need this.
Tony Waters was making like, was this a bra strap in here? I was like, I don't know, I didn't know what to do.
Brought his own outfit.
I really did. So, but that was, I think, the worst outfit that I did. I told my dad I wanted to be a devil one year for Halloween. And I said, I've seen these outfits, Daddy. We can buy one at the store. He's like, no, I'm going to make you one. And so he took some long johns, dyed them red, right? And then he tried to fashion out of a wire hanger like a little pitchfork and some stupid horns, and it looked horrible. And then, because it didn't, the red dye didn't take all the way. It was mostly pink. So I went to the fall festival as a pink devil. It's horrible. A salmon Satan. I hated it. What about you, Marcus?
I think mine. I don't remember a particular one, but you remember the old plastic masks you wore?
Yeah.
Just had a little string in the back, and they were plastic and hot, and
Couldn't breathe through that little
couldn't
tiny
breathe
little hole.
tiny hole. Yeah, little cheap dollar, Family Dollar costumes. I think.
What do you remember? What it was though?
No,
No. Yeah. Did you have the same one for like most of your life growing up?
most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cycled.
How about you, Pope?
use that again.
So, are you familiar with Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah.
One year I dressed up as Stitch. I was like 5 or 6.
And what was wrong with it?
Well, I wanted to dress up as Stitch, but when my mom put the costume on me, I wanted to take it off, and she wouldn't let me take it off, so I just cried the whole time.
Yeah.
So that Halloween
Sorry that
sucked.
happened to you.
Cry baby.
Well, y'all leave it in the comment. What's the worst outfit you ever had? I want to know about it. Last week I asked everybody, have you ever beat off a bear? Or a puppet? Some of you got to that question, some of you didn't. Jacob Triplett said, I fought off a rooster plenty of times. I'd like to hear more about that story, Jacob. Jason Hartso, we have an Elmo doll we bought for one of the grandchildren that we never gave to because it says, bite my butt. What is up with Elmo? He's a pervert. That doll generates perverted people. Samantha Dawn Kingston, she said, not receiving notifications for live shows anymore. Anyone else having this problem? Samantha, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. We haven't done anything different. Every now and then Facebook does a weird thing where maybe they update. I don't know, but hopefully you're getting this now. Laura Savage, you'll get there, John. My daughter adopted my husband as her own father. Sweetest thing ever. Now, she's talking about at the end of the show, at the end of the residual check, I told Lainey called in. I said, goodbye, I love you. And then she didn't say it back. I was like, we're working on it. We're going to get there. But you're going to find out something here in a minute. This person said, well, the person's name is Kinda Sorta. Why did this show up in my notifications? So as Samantha Dawn Kingston is not getting notifications, someone named Kinda Sorta is like, why did this show up in my notifications? I don't know. Give it to Samantha. Jen Grant says, I just tuned into Reap saying his penis was a concealed weapon. You betcha. That's part of Small Town News Story. Tim Hayes, Elliot is the glue that holds the show together. Should call him Elmer. Should call him absent. I haven't seen
He's
him.
not here. He's not here again.
Neither is
What the
Sergeant
hell,
Mark
Elliot?
Haverball.
Yeah,
We're
Haverball ain't here.
losing all my interns.
I guess Elliot is on another jackhammering.
He's in Florida,
Venture.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll tell you more about that here in a minute. I was able to get to your YouTube comments last week. We figured that out. So I'll read a couple of YouTube comments real fast. Dean Frost. My town called the cops on a couple of girls in bikinis at the local pool. I think that qualifies for small town? Sure. 68 Mopar. I'm a Mopar fan, obviously, and I want to hear John say, 68, your car got a Hemi. All right, let me get into it, 68 Mopar. All right, this is for you. 68, your car got a Hemi? Remember that? Jacob Sturck says, John gives a new meaning to OG, LMAO. I can't believe I never thought of it. Yeah, OG, Original Ginger. Jody Patterson, my boo thing. She said, tell John, Lainey did in fact say, I love you back, but y'all hung up on her too quick. So there we go.
Sure she did.
There we go. Look, we're not just a live show. We're also a regular podcast for your ear holes. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean, you name it, you're on it. We're on it. If you want to help us out, get on our Patreon support page. For just $5, you could be a part of Country-ish After Dark. After Dark. And we're doing one tonight at 9:30. That's right. So if you want to be a part of the After Dark show, go to countryish.com right now. Sign up for $5 and up, and you'll get access to the After Dark. And what is that? We zoom you into the show. We play drinking games. We get crazy. Sometimes we get naked. Anything goes. We'll talk about whatever you want. So that's tonight at 9:30. But you got to be a Patreon supporter. If you don't want to do that and you still want to help, write us a nice review, and I'll make intern Isaiah read it. And I think we have a new one. Yes.
Yes, sir. We have a 5-star review
Let's
by
hear it.
Jay Kistler. They said
Sure.
FTF alum here, bred by Copa's Fire. Shout out C. Brewer. Who's C. Brewer?
Claude Brewer. Yeah, Claude Brewer. He talked like this. He looked like Muammar Gaddafi. He taught psychology and taught football as well.
Yep.
That's how he talked.
He take you to the prison every year.
So he
Field
must have
trip.
went
Say,
to-
slow down. Speed limit's 5 miles an hour. You're going 6. Easy.
Eyeballs.
Eyeballs. Keep your head on a swivel.
So he wasn't there when I got.
No, he was gone.
Alrighty. Left NC, but still call Hickory home to anyone that asks. Love the show. Keep making Hickory proud, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you, Jay Kistler. Will do. There we go. Plug some tour dates. What are you doing Saturday night? Come celebrate Halloween with me and my friends. Halloween Bash. That's right, the 29th. That's this Saturday at Market on Main Cellar, or whatever they're calling it. It's a Halloween Bash. The Logic is playing. Costume contest. Going to be fun. November 3 through 5, Jacksonville, Florida at the Comedy Zone. Sebastian may or may not show up, correct?
Correct.
All right. November 16th, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, House of Blues. December 8th through 11, Las Vegas, baby, Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. And then New Year's Eve, Charlotte, North Carolina. Then I'm going to Nashville. And then April 15th, we're doing the prom part 2, the redo. Save the date for that. All right, let's catch up real quick, guys. How was your weekend? Stamos, go.
Good. Not as good as yours, probably.
Not a good weekend.
I went to our
Sebastian?
local, our college here, Lenore. I went to their homecoming, even though I didn't go to school there.
You
Went to their
tailgated.
football game, tailgated and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's about it, I think.
Sebastian, where were you at?
I was in, where was I?
I
You
know
went
I
to
have
some
to
lake,
think
some
so.
dude trip or something.
Oh, yes. I went with some old friends on Friday night to the lake. We always get together now once a year. And they talk a lot about, this is how you know you're getting older. The conversations were about Pepsid, prostate exams. And, but yeah.
Zantac.
Pepsi
Zantac.
AC, prostate exams.
Came back to Hickory, had a good time in Hickory Saturday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glad
Well,
you made it.
I went to go see our Carolina Panthers, baby. We won our second game of the year. 21-3, beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
And then we lost to Washington.
What's that?
My team lost to
I'm
Washington.
not. No one cares about that.
Who's your?
We're talking about the Carolina
I like
Panthers.
Green Bay.
He likes Green Bay.
Yeah, but
Nobody cares about the
we're in North
Panthers
Carolina.
A
either.
lot of people care about the Panthers.
No.
I care about the Panthers. Look at me. I was there.
They would rather hear the Green Bay Packers talk.
Who's that?
The people.
He did the Pope thing.
Bless him, my son. Bless him.
The people would love to hear the Green Bay. Well, I'm going to talk about this, buddy. So here's me, and basically, here's what you're looking at in this picture. Me, my boo thing, all the kids that we have. Jason, his boo thing, all the kids that they have. So it's kind of a nice little Reap family picture there, huh? We went to a tailgate, had a good time. There's Kayla and her man. We went to that doghouse, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Madison, having a Bud Light.
She can sell that jersey now.
There's me and my son Tucker and my soon-to-be stepson Tate. Look at these handsome bearded boys. You like my outfit, guys?
Nice suit, man.
Me and Madison
Nice
there?
leisure suit.
Yeah, so remember Snoop Dogg dressed how he wore that bandana outfit jumpsuit at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I got inspired and I bought one for myself, and that's what I did. All right. Is that all of them? You can keep going. Oh, yeah. So we got two gingers here. You got Kayla and Lady. And so I thought this would be a nice ginger love photo. And then here we are in the game. Those are our seats, Stamos.
Good seats.
Pretty good seats. As you can see,
Did you catch a foul ball?
I did not catch a foul ball. But I could have. I mean, we were pretty close. There were a lot of touchdowns, and that one right there in the corner of that end zone was pretty cool. Great game, 21-3. Now, last week I think I said we need to. Oh, there's Zach and Tucker. That's nephew and son hanging out, bonding, family time. Great time, great game. No one saw this coming. Everyone thought they were supposed to lose by 13 or 14, and shut them down. Couldn't believe it. Did you guys watch the game?
Yes, I watched it.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
Very surprised.
Very, very surprised.
Now, if we win next week and Tampa Bay loses, we'll be tied for first.
And that's something.
That is insane.
That is something.
So I was saying we should probably just get rid of all the players, and then hold open tryouts, and then we'll have we might find a new Rudy or a new Vinny Papali from the Eagles or whatever, some scrub that does well. We'll lose all the games because we're going to suck at scrubs, but we'll have a lot of money. We'll have fun doing it, and we'll get the first round draft pick. But now we want. So maybe I got to rethink that whole thing. Anyway, go Panthers. Keep pounding, I guess. All right, let's move on to our first segment. What say you, Isaiah?
Let's do it.
All right. There he is. Any interesting comments? Pope?
Everybody misses Elliott, so.
Yeah. Well, you guys start a campaign trying to get him back in here. Yeah. Well, he did drive me. I forgot to put that picture up there. Elliot drove us in my car from Jody's house to the game so I could have a good time and not worry about getting a DUI. So I know he was here. He was in North Carolina Sunday. I think he's already in Florida tonight.
He's a stallion. You can't
Yeah.
can't keep him held.
All right, so what I do here is I go to your Twitter, click on your hashtag, I find out what it is people are talking about, and I weigh in on that subject matter. It's how you know we're in the know. We're keeping up with the Joneses, and this is proof of that. It's a segment I like to call, Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right, a little bit of sad news. Hashtag Leslie Jordan. You guys know who that is? Marcus, as you pick your nose?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, I know who Leslie Jordan is.
Who is he?
He's an actor, comedian, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
Right. Well, he died yesterday in Los Angeles and was in a car crash. Apparently, he was having some breathing problems. He was short of breath, and he was going to the hospital, I think, maybe. But he died in a car crash. 67 years old, short dude. He was 4'11", but a big personality. Born April 29th, 1955, from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and then survived and worked in Los Angeles. That's a Metro Jethro. That's very country-ish. Actor, writer, and singer. Television roles included Hearts of Fire, never saw it. Will and Grace, did see some of it, but not a whole lot. He won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series in 2006. Several characters on the American Horror Story franchise. You ever see that, Isaiah?
I've never seen that episode.
It's good. Are you familiar with who this actor is?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just like the way he talked.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he talked like this, like it's like this right here. I love that. Big personality. So it's very sad that he died. But yeah, during the pandemic, his Instagram took off. He's just started doing like, oh, y'all, I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
And that got like 5.8 million followers just by doing that. So it was like a whole nother career for him. And he just wrote a book, an autobiography called How Y'all Doing? Misadventures and Mischief from a Life Well Lived. So rest in peace, Leslie Jordan. You will be missed. What else is trending? Halloween movies. You guys watching any?
I heard the new Halloween movie was horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you heard that?
I've been hearing this, that some people are not happy with it.
Not happy at all.
They did a whole new series of Halloween, like they started 3 years ago. Same directors or whatever. And I'm hearing that it's not great. I haven't seen it. I saw the first one and was like, it was okay. So I didn't want to watch the second one. And now this is the third one called Halloween Ends. It's 4 years after her last encounter with the masked killer Michael Myers. Laurie Strode is living with her granddaughter and trying to finish her memoir. Myers hasn't been seen since, and she finally decides to liberate herself from rage and fear and embrace life. I haven't seen it. I don't know if I will see it. Alan Jackson, I know you're a movie guy. Have you seen the new Halloween?
Yeah, I have.
And do we like it?
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Why are people not happy with this?
People are stupid.
Well.
No, it's just, it was different than what a lot of people wanted. But I thought it was a good movie. I liked it.
Well, what I've been hearing is not enough Michael Myers in it.
Yeah, that's true. He's not in it much, and it's not scary at all.
It's not scary.
I liked it. I had a fun time with it.
Well, I'll tell you what I've been watching on Netflix. There's a new series called The Watcher.
I've heard. I haven't watched The Watcher.
You're going to watch The Watcher, man.
I'm going to watch The Watcher. Maybe this weekend I'll watch The Watcher.
Me and Jody and Lane are into it. It's based on a true story that was, it was a story that was published in a New York Magazine article called The Haunting of a Dream House. So this family, they move into like their dream home, and they took all they could do to get this house. It's a nice big house. But then they start getting these weird letters in the mail about like someone who's watching them. They know what they're doing and they know all about them, and then the house wants blood and all this weird stuff. So someone's like terrorizing them, and the neighbors are weird and all these weird threats happen. It's good. I'm on episode 3 of that now, so we'll probably finish that. I've also heard that Barbarian is good. Have you heard of this?
No.
Alan, have you heard Barbarian?
Conan
Not Conan the Barbarian. That was a good one too. That's
very
a
very
good
different movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good too. I like.
You've seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
It's from the makers of It,
Yeah.
The Grudge, The Ring. So basically, I might want to check this one out. I saw the trailer. I kind of like the trailer.
I can't believe.
It goes to some weird stuff, but
Oh,
it's
yeah?
fun. It's a fun horror movie. Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Stamos, what are you going
The
to say?
Dahmer, Netflix Dahmer series is good. Have
I've
you watched
been
any of that?
I've watched the series, the acting one.
Yeah.
Then they have the ones about the tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
There's
watched
like
that
3
with
of them.
Popsicle.
That's good. Yeah,
I watched a little bit of it with y'all.
that's
So,
right. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, so you got your dad a Fire Stick,
Amazon Fire Stick.
and
I
we
went
were
in there.
watching the Jeffrey Dahmer tapes.
Yeah.
I believe that's
My
what
dad
it's
doesn't have, where he's at, Trinity Ridge, I got like basic Spectrum package. A lot of channels. But I thought like, let's get some good stuff up in here. I brought the Fire Stick and we Netflixed and chilled. Me
Yeah,
and my
we
dad.
watched that
And then
Curb Your
and he
Enthusiasm.
works there now, so he just shows up with his little Kiss lunchbox.
And I
is
just
awesome.
took my lunch break.
Yeah.
and
He came in
chilled
there and
out.
sat down with us. We watched Dahmer stuff and ate food, which is weird, watching Dahmer stuff.
Yeah, that's weird.
But-
a documentary about a cannibal, and
Yeah.
then we're sitting here stuffing our face with.
But my
potato
dad liked it,
chips.
and he brought me some soft tacos.
Yeah.
You work in the food department of it. What's your title over there?
Oh, dietary aid.
Dietary aid.
Yep.
And so you kind of bring food to people, right?
No, well, sort of, kind of. I just like go out in the like. There's a little pantry area with like hot wells, and you put the food in the hot wells, and then you put it on a plate and then serve it.
But you have
CNAs will
access
grab it.
to all the food there. If you wanted to eat something there, you could.
Yeah, I could. Cook
Yet you
something
bring
on-
your own lunch. What was in that lunchbox?
I think it was just a bunch of like potato chips and Snickers and stuff that ain't good for you.
You could have, yeah, because they got, I mean, there's decent food there. I mean, I had the soft tacos were great, but.
Okay, since you're in the Pope outfit, can I ask one question?
Please.
Yeah.
Can't tell a lie. Did your mama make that for you?
Did she make what?
Your lunch?
No, she didn't make my lunch. I packed it that day.
That day.
You would have liked this lunchbox, though. It's Kiss.
Yeah, it's a Kiss lunchbox, and it's like one of the old school tin lunch boxes.
Well, Barbarian is supposed to be good. In the trailer, this lady, she's like traveling from Detroit. She rents like an Airbnb. You know what Airbnb is?
Yep.
Okay. Mark, you know Airbnb?
I'll be in one tomorrow.
Oh, very good. So this lady rents an Airbnb, and she checks in way too late, like 11 p.m. Some guy's already there. And they're like, it's someone double booked him or whatever. And against her own judgment, she decides to stay there one night, and crazy things happen. I can't wait to see it. Now, I want to see Smile. Have you heard about Smile?
No, never heard of that one
Yeah.
either. You're smiling.
Grin Reaper smiles. I wish I could smile this big.
You're always smiling,
Yeah.
even though you don't mean to.
Smile looks pretty good. The trailer looked pretty crazy. I don't know what it's about, but anyway, what is your favorite Halloween movie? Let me ask you guys. Favorite Halloween movie? Let's do that. I want to see Terrifier 2. I heard that's good. Have you heard anything about Terrifier 2? Alan Jackson?
Oh, sorry. No, I have not.
That one's supposed to be extra gross and gory. People are throwing up in the theater.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. It's kind of got the Exorcist lore to it. Remember how when The Exorcist came out and everyone was passing out? They were fainting.
Scary.
I was being super sarcastic. That doesn't sound fun at all. Actually.
No,
That
I
sounds
know,
horrible.
I know.
Yeah.
But it makes me kind of want to check it out, see what it's about. What about you guys? Favorite Halloween movie?
Friday 13th, probably.
Friday 13th.
Blair
Are you
Witch-
into scary movies?
No, I don't like them at all.
Yeah.
Me either.
I don't like them.
Well, you guys don't like movies at all.
I'm wondering what
I like
you
to get
guys are
outside.
doing.
You don't have enough
at
time.
I like to get outside and do stuff.
Yeah. Favorite Halloween movie?
I'm not a big scary movie fan, but if I had to pick, I would probably say the original Halloween. Mm-hmm. And then that new one that came out in 2018, that was pretty good. I know you said you didn't like it.
It was just kind of there. It didn't do much, but it was okay. Did you ever see The Evil Dead? Did you ever see Evil Dead?
Yes, I saw that.
That movie made no sense to me. It was crazy. It all happened in one house out in the woods. But now they're saying there's this new film called Deadstream. It's kind of like the new Evil Dead for a younger generation, the internet world generation or whatever. And I kind of want to see Deadstream. Jody, remember Deadstream?
You just threw like 5 movies at me, man.
Yeah. Well, the hippie guy
don't
can't
even
handle it.
know
It's all
what to
coming at you
do,
too
man.
fast, man. You're so wasted.
Threw a bunch of stuff at me.
Shallow House scared the hell out of me. I'll be honest with you, because I didn't know if that happened to me. Would I know?
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't care. Remember how happy he
I
was?
wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care. That's the thing about
Wouldn't
Shallow
care.
Hal. Mark, do you know about Shallow Hal?
No,
He's so
lady,
wasted.
get my
He's
joke.
so wasted. I think that we put the outfit on,
Thanks for the
it fits
plug,
you.
bro.
it does. It's something to
All right, let's move on, guys. Hey, go to makeitaSundrop.com and register to win some tickets for the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Oh, that's a good giveaway.
That's what's happening next. I believe if you go to makeitaSundrop.com, you'll see all of that right now. All right, so I'm going to move on to our next segment. Me and Sebastian and Alan Jackson, in the spirit of Halloween. You know, last week we did the whiskey tasting, right? Well, while we were there, our friend Benny, he gives these ghost tours, and we thought we would take a ghost tour and, well, check out what happened on the ghost tour. I think you might like it. I'm here with Benjamin Mabry at Southern Grace Distilleries because this is an old prison. So people have died up in here, and he does ghost tours. and he's going to give us a ghost tour.
We start by just telling folks about this original building. This is the original building that was built in 1927. It opened, for what I like to call our guests, in 1929. Stayed as a working prison until December 2011.
Well, full disclosure, I've never seen a ghost.
I've never seen one either.
I'm very skeptical, but I'm also have an open mind.
Be an open
So
mind.
I want you.
But I like a skeptic.
Okay.
They like skeptics.
Well, I hope to feel or see or sense something. You got all kinds of devices here.
We have our toys.
Yeah. All right, start the tour. What do we got? Where do we start? What is this building?
This is the production building. This is where we make moonshine.
Okay.
Our corn whiskey that goes into barrels to make bourbon.
Is this area haunted?
Bet your ass it is.
Ooh.
Don't let the door slam though, because it gets awful loud.
So what kind of prisoners did they have here? Murderers or rapists or people who just...
When it closed down, there were everything from DUI to murderers. It was basically people in their last 5 years. If you got less than 5 years, it was 10-year level.
Did you do that?
It just did it itself.
No, you did that.
I didn't do that.
No, he did.
Oh,
He said
I'm right here.
Everybody did it.
Let's go.
What I'm going to give John, a K2 meter. K2 measures electromagnetic fields. The closer they are, we actually got a little activity here. It's up to the yellow. If it goes orange and red, that's really high. That means they're all over him.
Now, does it make a noise when it hits red? Like,
Nope.
get the hell out?
No, it will not make a noise.
We just have to keep our eye on it.
Yeah, we'll get them
Now, do you have the thing that slides out? You put the foot pedal and the rays open up and it sucks the ghost out of the air?
Nope. We
Saw that in a
can't-
movie one time.
Like I said,
How do I know this isn't blood alcohol level? Because I feel like
well, after what you did to the tasting, it would be higher than that.
0.08 at least.
Yeah.
I gotta drive out of here.
All right, so we're going to go in through this gate.
I'll hold these like this.
All they have to do is get close and touch it, and it'll light up.
Where did you get these toys? I mean, that's a cool looking thing. It looks like something you would buy in the 1980s that came with your like ColecoVision. You know, it looks cool. Have you ever noticed that there's a certain thing that you can do to entice them that works more than, you know, like a chant or...
No, we never chant.
Yeah.
Typically,
When I was in high school, we used to do a thing. We got the spirit, yes we do. We got the spirit, how about you?
so basically these are dowsing rods. Same thing you use to find water if you're trying to find a well on your property. We ask them questions. They'll cross for yes, go apart for no. Are any of my guys in here tonight? Jake, is Jake in here tonight? All right, what about Tom? Tom, are you here? Are you with us? Can you put him back, please? Thank you. Is Leon here tonight? Okay, just the two of you guys? Is just two of you here tonight? Are there just two spirits with us here tonight?
I'm on your text. Are you coming home? Something's wrong with the air conditioner. And it's 76 in here. I can't see because eye doctor's office set my glasses off to correct. Should I call Billy over? I've hit so many buttons, I may have the heat on. Of course.
This is the hallway right here. This is where the apparition popped up the other day down here in the way.
Oh, let you guys walk off and leave me back there. I was gonna jump out. Oh, yeah. Did you fart? You farted. Yeah, you did.
No. You feel the cold air?
Yeah, I did, but I also heard a...
In this right here, this area, you'll feel cold air.
No, I did, right here. I
You
felt
should feel cold air right there. You typically feel cold air moving.
it's gone. I
Yeah.
felt it for a second.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna put a cat ball up here.
What's a cat ball?
It's a ball that cats play with and makes
Oh,
them choke.
cat ball. Okay,
Cat
cat
ball.
ball.
We're gonna put up a cat ball. We're gonna put up a couple flashlights. See how things go. Show them that you're here. They want to believe. This is my buddy John. He doesn't believe. He doesn't think you're real.
I've got an open mind. I'm ready for anything to happen. You know what I mean?
I don't think he really thinks you're real. Can you show him what you got? At least make the K2 move. Let him know you're here.
Sorry, I farted in here earlier, guys.
I don't think he can
Just
smell
trying
it.
to, just try to have a little fun. Didn't mean anything by it, but it would be nice to get a little something, something. God, flicker it on, and we'll.
Did you keep farting? Are you still farting in here? Is it you?
I farted one time. If you're smelling anything else that's from this guy right
That's not me.
All right, something's wafting in this direction. And I don't. It's either a ghost or it's you
You're a
guys.
farting ghost? Are you a ghost? If you farted, if you're the ghost and you farted when you turn the light on,
If you want us to leave and get beer and liquor, don't do anything.
Okay. I mean, the ghosts have spoken.
Ghost has spoken.
yes, they have. We're in the barrel house, by the way. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ben. If you guys are in here, it's my buddy John. What's up? His friend Sean. We got Alan in here. If you guys are in here tonight, you making noise for us, just to let us know you're here.
For the podcast, Country-ish ranked number 2 according to the World Podcast Federation. Winner of Last Comic Standing Season 5 is 2007. It's also known as the Dodge Hemi Guy.
Yeah, come on down. Come see John. Come on.
I think out of Hemi.
They kind of like my resume.
There you go. Come on down.
I would like to get to know you better, in the next 5 to 10 minutes if possible. I don't do well in the heat. And what?
There you go. What the? Come on.
Back there.
What?
It's back there. I heard.
No. Shit.
Come on. Come on down here. You got Alan a little nervous, but it's okay. Come on down.
Walk on down, walk on down, walk on down, walk on down the barrel road.
There you go. Come on.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Isn't that a James Taylor song?
He'd like to hear one thing before he leaves.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
I threw my hat over there. Were you scared?
Oh yeah, I saw it chopping. It came from out of nowhere.
Just toss it. Oh.
John, I think they were responding really well to your resume. Maybe you should give more of like your sitcoms and other things you've done too. So.
I was in the movie called Into the Storm. It's a big tornado film. People died in that.
There you go. Come on down. We heard you. There you go.
Oh.
Come on down. I want you to walk between here. Towards that wall. About 3/4 the way back. Let me know if you hit spider webs.
Jump already.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
You'll feel like you're covered in spider webs.
Mm-hmm.
You feel them?
Mm-hmm.
There are no spider webs in there. I keep this place clean. There are no spider webs whatsoever. How's it feel back in there?
I got them on my face.
Huh? You don't have anything on your face. There's nothing on your face.
I've never been to jail. I take it back. I got a DUI in college. I blew a point. What was it? A .08. Right when they changed the law. Anyway, I went to jail for like 3 hours. And maybe so we got a lot in common. That's my point. They made me take my shoelaces out of my shoes because they thought maybe I'd hang myself. You guys ever hang yourself? I heard noises,
Yeah.
creaks, and it could have,
And
it could be explained away. But definitely, when you hear a noise and you're ready to hear something and it's quiet and you hear it, it definitely gets the goosebumps going and all the arm hairs going. We gave it a shot. I'm very open-minded to these things. I trust Benny.
Watch this back. I don't know what happened to Sean or Alan or Benny. I don't know if anybody will ever get this tape or video. I know it's not tape anymore. It's had an outdated reference, but I'm just saying, if anyone sees this, tell my mom I tried to come home. I really wanted to come home and fix the air conditioning.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
man. We lived to tell about it.
Survivors. Good job, boys.
It was so hot.
When did you guys go? When was that? Was that like July or something?
It felt like it. I mean, how long ago? It was a couple months ago.
It was a couple months ago.
Yeah, I mean, it was really hot. There was no air conditioning in that prison back in the day.
Yeah.
What do you remember from that? That was fun, though, huh?
We had a good time. I remember sweating a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot. It's hot.
Those were spider webs, though.
No, they weren't spider webs.
Oh, those the spirits
getting
touching
smacked.
you?
Were they or
Face
were
like
they
that.
not spider webs? Comment. Tell me what you think.
Well, listen, stick around. We got a lot more show coming up. Actually, we're going to keep going, but there's going to be another little package that we do. We went to TerraCon, Tiny TerraCon in Hickory, they call it. But first, let's move on, right? Now, as you guys know, there's a lot of negative stuff going on in the news. A lot of politics, a lot of pandemics, a lot of Putins, a lot of petroleum. Negative things. We do weird things that happen in small towns all over the country. It can be best described by Justin Clyde Williams.
Just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right. D. Allen Jackson sent me this one via text message the other day. I thought this was interesting. You guys know I have a history with bees. You know, my dad famously said bees live in trees to me one time, as he mowed over a bee's nest and got attacked. My neighbor is a honeybee, like, what do you call him, farmer? I don't know. He's got like what looks like a bookshelf over there in his yard. You know, a little chest of drawers.
Boxes.
Like
Yeah.
a Dewey
Just a
Decimal
bunch of
System
bees.
for bees.
Yeah. And so this story just seems perfect. A Massachusetts woman unleashed bees on deputies who were serving her an eviction. Oh, what a masshole. Rory Susan Woods, 55-year-old lady, was arrested after cops said she attacked them with a swarm of bees. So here's what happened. These deputies, they were just there enforcing an eviction when this lady Woods drives up in a blue Nissan Xterra and was towing a flatbed trailer full of beehives behind her. And then she arrived on the scene. She smashed the styrofoam lid, all right, on one of the hives, and the bees, they just started pouring out, and they're all pissed off and agitated now. Deputies sustained several stings on his face and his head, and then she flipped over the entire tower of hives on the flatbed, causing the bees to get really crazy. Now the bees were swarming everywhere, stinging everybody in the sheriff's office. So, what the hell?
What a scene, huh?
Right. This lady has seen one too many Marvel movies, man. She thinks she's that, Evangeline Lilly from that movie, the Ant-Man and the Wasp. But wouldn't it be great if you could control bees? I mean, this is actually, I don't like this woman. That's a horrible thing to do. But what a great tactic. I mean, when bees come at you, you can't really do much. It's hard to evict someone from a house when there are bees swarming all over your body. That was her attack method. No mace, you know, no, she didn't show up with a gun. She showed up with bees. How crazy is that, guys?
That's tough stuff. Bee stings. Hopefully none of these guys were allergic, because that can kill you.
That's true.
What's her last name again?
Oh, her last name is Woods. Where bees live.
in the woods.
Bees live in the woods. So
Well, that's a lot. I wonder where she got all the bees, though.
well, she's a beekeeper. That's what she
That's
is.
what they're called.
You find out, yeah, I meant to say beekeeper earlier. So check this out. So she did that because she was protesting. She was pissed off at these cops for trying to evict. She then put on a beekeeper suit and then moved another hive close to the door of the home. Now, of course, deputies at this point, they swoop in, they arrest her. She was taken into custody, and she was yelling for another protester to take care of her dog, which she said was unfed and was still inside the SUV with thousands of bees swarming outside of it. So she shows up. Look, can you see the picture? That's what she pulled up in.
Bang.
But the dog is still in the car. So she does all this, runs off, gets arrested. Dog's still in the car. I guess this is one time where you hope that the window is rolled up. Otherwise, this dog's just going to sit there and get stung by thousands of bees. And it's starving. She didn't feed it. This lady is diabolical. She's 100% insane, right?
Or smart.
Or smart.
It's kind of like a bomb squad.
But bees won't sting you if you're just
Yeah.
like still, right? And you don't
Yeah.
react. You just
Right.
Is that what the deputy should have done? They should
they
have
should
just
have
sat
not-
there.
they should have
overreact.
played the freeze game
Right. Yeah, just sit there for a while. Like, they'll leave in a minute.
eventually.
Yeah. But I don't think sane people do this. Do you think she's got a husband? This kind of.
No way this woman has a husband. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I don't. If she does, I feel bad for this guy. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So did she keep the bees in the house?
No.
I don't think you keep bees in the house. What you do, what my neighbor does, take it to the edge of your yard,
Right next
away
to
from your house,
To
put it
your-
next to somebody else's house.
Yeah. Have you ever been stung by your neighbor's bee?
Yes.
And I know I've been out at your pool and there's been bees flying around. It's not cool to let your bees go into someone else's property, man.
And be on a leash.
Need to tell
One
'em.
deputy told Woods
Yeah.
that he and several of his fellow deputies were allergic to bees. She said, "Oh, you're allergic? Good." Here's the kicker. She doesn't even live in the house. It wasn't even her house.
What?
She was there just to protest. The house has been in various stages of eviction process for about 2 years. So whoever's in the house, they've had plenty of time to come up with other accommodations. You know what I mean? 2 years. So you got time to come up with a plan B. But yeah, what the hell? This lady was there to protest. And that's how she protests. Show up with bees. She's been charged with 4 counts of felony assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. I would say that's more than one weapon. That's like 1,000 weapons. Each bee's got its own little stinger. So how many, do you think she'd get charged for every bee that stung them? You know? That would be more than 4 counts of felony assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. 3 counts of felony assault with a dangerous weapon and disorderly conduct, which is a misdemeanor. The sheriff's department said, we are always prepared for protest when it comes to evictions, but a majority of the groups who protest understand that we're just doing our statutory duty in accordance with the law. But this woman who traveled here put lives in danger as several of the staff on the scene were allergic to bees. We had one staff member go to the hospital, and luckily he was all right, or she would be facing manslaughter charges. He said, I support people's right to protest peacefully, but when you cross the line and put my staff and the public in danger, I promise you will be arrested. Also, thousands of honeybees were also killed as a result of the incident. So, you know, it wasn't just the officers. I mean, if you're all like,
She's getting arrested in the beekeeper outfit. How
She
cute
put
is
the
that?
outfit
Is that
on.
beekeeper or fencing outfit?
I
might
think
be
it could
offensive.
be one and the same.
Does that look?
They do look a lot alike.
They sure do. Also, kind of one big ass stinger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, she's in custody and has yet to enter a plea. Her attorney has not said anything. So she was just one of several protesters who were there, gathered outside of this house, $1.5 million house.
I was looking at this house. This is
It's huge.
yeah.
22-room house. They were there to prevent the eviction of the homeowner. Cry me a river. I've never heard of anybody protest for a millionaire.
Wow.
So I don't understand what's going on here.
I'll be damned if I'd be out there.
Exactly.
Pay your bills.
Pay your damn
Or
bills.
you're going to get stung by bees.
So when the sheriff's office So here's how it works. When the sheriff's office gets a first notice relative to an eviction, it's called a notice to quit. That's well ahead of any actual removal. They say we reach out to the person and ask, how can we help? Our staff offers assistance with everything that can lead someone to an eviction, the department wrote. We offered those services to the former homeowner, and the offer for help remains. Even after the attack and following an eviction, we never leave anyone to be homeless or sleep in their car. Through our all-inclusive support services center, we use our relationships with local property owners, housing authorities, and landlords to get people into a safe, stable housing. We ensure that they have employment opportunities. So yeah, these people have no sympathy for them
22
whatsoever.
rooms, they should have Airbnb'd this damn thing.
Yes.
Right?
Get it?
Come on, are you awake over there?
Laugh button. That's good, man.
Thanks.
The
I
end.
played it
But
all
wouldn't you
day.
love to be able, what a great, if you could control bees, that'd be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That's the next Marvel movie coming out.
Well,
So
that's
you
what
and
The
Alan
Wasp
are
is.
probably going to go watch it.
Yeah, that's what the wasp is.
But it's already
She
been done, I'm
controls
telling you.
bees.
That's,
Are you
that's
serious?
done.
yeah. So
Ant-Man and the
Ant-Man
Wasp.
can talk and communicate with ants.
And then his
And
girlfriend,
his girlfriend,
can control wasps.
wasps.
Ant-Man
Yeah.
and the Wasp.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that movie?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Isaiah, what's his name again? The Pope, he's seen
The
it.
Pope.
Look, either way you
Pope
cut
Elliot.
it, don't be a masshole, okay? Listen, the town might be small. I mean, it could have been. I forgot where it was. But the news was huge. Alrighty. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey everybody, let's go cruising! That's right, we're doing it again. November 5 through 11, 2023. We're going cruising, baby, and I want you to come with me. This time, 7 days on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. It is the world's largest cruise ship. It is brand new. We leave from Port Canaveral with stops at Royal Caribbean's private island. Perfect day at Coco Cay. Cozumel, Mexico. We're going to Isla Roatan, Honduras. We're going to Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico. It's a great new ship, more destinations, more comedians. 3 comedians going to Mexico. We're called the See Amigos Tour because it ain't just me. We got John Heffron and we got Reno Collier. That's right. We're doing comedy, karaoke, all the meeting and greeting and drinking you can imagine. And you can book your spot right now. Go to johnreap.com/cruise and secure your spot right now. And I will see you on the boat. It's filling up, baby. Cannot wait. We're just a little bit over a year away. So if you want to come on the Reaps, it's called the See Amigos cruise now. It's going to be fun. But guess what? Fall is basically here, which means back to routine, back to busy schedules, and back to the best time-saving hack for weeknight dinners. I'm talking about Every Plate. When your weekdays and nights get jam-packed, Every Plate will help you get delicious meals on the table without breaking the bank. You can skip your weekly trip to the grocery store too. Every Plate delivers simple, stress-free recipes that come together in just 6 steps and are ready in around 30 minutes or less. And Every Plate's quality ingredients come proportioned to help you save money and reduce food waste. Jody and I had some the other day. I signed her up for it, using my own promo code. So that's what we're gonna do from now on, is cook meals at her house. And it's awesome. We just had the French onion chicken the other day with roasted carrots and potatoes. It was delicioso. Get your first box for just $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com and entering promo code RAPE149. That's up to a $110 value. Delicious meal kits and recipes everyone will love. That's Every Plate. Everyplate.com. Alrighty. Any interesting comments over there, Pope?
Yes, somebody said bees were harmed in the making of this protest. Better call PETA.
Yeah, so this lady, now PETA's going to get involved. What else?
And then somebody said she is the Carol Baskin of bees.
Ah, yes, she is. The queen bee.
Yep.
She's the white Beyonce. They could have said.
Somebody said.
Yeah.
I think you could say their name, man.
Yeah, give them a...
Kobe Clayton.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
That's
Shout
why
out.
they comment. They want to see their name said, Pope.
Get him.
I did.
Whip his ass.
Pray for him. Let's pray.
No, I'm not about
No,
fighting.
yeah, you're about
please
peace,
pray for
man.
me.
About fighting.
Peace. All right. Well, here's one more little thing that we did. Me and Isaiah. Who else went with us? Sergeant
Haverball.
Mark Haverball. He's not here either. In Hickory, they had a little Terror-Con called the Tiny Terror Con. And we went and, well, check it out. I think you might enjoy this. Here we are, Terror-Con. Hey, everybody. It's Charles Lee Ray here. You might know me as Chucky. Do a lot of movies. I'm kind of famous. I'm here at the Terror-Con in Hickory, North Carolina, right here at the Metro Center. I'm not alone. I forgot to mention I'm here with, well, intern Sergeant Mark Haverball. And what are you dressed up as?
I'm just an old scruffy leprechaun.
Old scruffy leprechaun. I love it. And right here we have my intern Isaiah. I'm loving this outfit. Not sure what it is. What do we got here?
Live. I'm Isaiah the Beaver Slayer.
Let's go.
Welcome.
VIP chicken, that's me.
The luxury access.
Are you in charge?
I am in charge.
What's your name, brother?
Jacob.
Jacob what?
Edwards.
Jacob Edwards. Where you from?
Hickory, North Carolina.
Right here in Hickory.
Absolutely.
And he's a ginger like me.
So we always have celebrities. Tyler Maine was our big draw. He was the main event, as we say.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, he's already left. He had to catch his flight back to Atlanta. But we always have celebrities. We have vendors that will have, from horror comic books and magazines to toys, pop figures, that kind of stuff. We have local writers, local artists, local movie like filmmakers and stuff. We have a film festival that we do here as well. That's all indie local horror guys. Yeah.
Let's go in there and get to know what's going on in there. Let's talk to these people in the booths and let's see if we can get terrified.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hey there, how are you guys doing? So we got VHSs and DVDs, huh? What's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda, and what do you work for a company or what's your deal?
Nope, I'm just helping friends sell some DVDs.
You? So are these yours?
They're my dad's.
They're your dad. Does your dad have a store somewhere? So this is just from your dad's house? Really? So what's your name?
April.
April, and what were you doing here? Were you selling stuff?
Yeah, I'm a vendor. I'm also a singer, songwriter, actress, model.
No kidding. So April, you said you sing too?
I do. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Awesome. So well, tell me a little bit about your music.
Oh, well, I do every single genre. Like, I can scream, like, wow.
All right, so Ron, tell me a little bit about yourself and what we're doing here today.
Okay, yeah, I'm Ron Fazio. I starred in the Toxic Avenger Part 2 and Part 3 movies. Just trying to promote, Toxic Avenger fans, so I'm just over here, giving the fans what they want. Some
Autographs,
pictures, and everything, yeah.
Do you still get residual checks from Toxic Avenger?
No.
What? Are you kidding me? My residual checks are like a nickel. It's like 40 cents. Oh, wait a second. Dancing Grannies. Are you kidding me? What's your name?
Frederick Cooper.
Frederick Cooper says it right there. FrederickCooperArts.com. And what do we do there?
We produce artwork of all sorts, mostly monster, genre-related artwork, science fiction, horror, mostly classic horror, but...
Classic horror, and you don't know what character I am?
Oh, you're Chucky.
Oh my God, I have to talk to you. I'm loving the outfit.
Thank you.
What are we dressed up as?
I am the bride of South Carolina horror.
I love it. Looks fantastic. And tell me a little bit about what we're doing out here. What is this whole booth about?
SC Horror is the only horror convention in the state of South Carolina. We have an awesome lineup of celebrities to include Brad Lorry, who played Michael Myers. We also have James O'Barr, who created The Crow. John Russo, who created Night of the Living Dead. Plus, we have a Jim Henson puppeteer, a Scream Queen, and we even have a Walking Dead zombie.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Fantastic. My name is Christopher Cook, and I am the author of Amityville 1925. It is the very first play written, produced, and then published about the infamous house in Long Island.
Wow. Well, it looks fantastic. Wait a minute. So is that house still in existence?
Yes, of course, the house is still in existence in Long Island, in Amityville, the village, and they don't like a lot of people to pry and to come around, so security is tight. The police are always looking out, for ne'er-do-wells who may come along.
Besides Amityville, I feel like you're going to be biased and say Amityville. What's your second favorite horror film?
It has to be The Exorcist.
The Exorcist. That's a good answer. I would have said that. Let's move on before people leave. Who we got here, Sergeant Ball?
This is Carson Tyler, who's also been in Spider-Man.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
You were in Spider-Man?
Was.
No Way Home. Now, which one was that? I haven't seen all the Spider-Men.
It was the most recent one that had all the Spider-Man in it.
Got you. And now, what part did you play in this?
I was a stoner.
You're still in character. I love it. Tell me about what do you got here? Your products? What are we selling? What's going on?
What this is, it's a new business that I've started. I'm actually making Halloween props and movie props eventually out of recycled material. My scare lantern is 25.
What do you call it?
The Flesh Cube.
The Flesh Cube. All right, so that's the Flesh Cube. Yep. Tell me, can I hold that? It's kind of sticky. What is this?
Rotten Head.
Rotten Head.
Yep, you heard of Pumpkin Head, that's Rotten Head.
Right. I get offended when people call me Pumpkin Head, but I think Rotten Head would be worse. You know what his character is, right?
Pimpin'.
What outfit is intern Isaiah wearing?
A beautiful one.
Beautiful? Well, it's not wrong. Can you guess his outfit?
It looks like Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav? That's close. Can you guess what his outfit is? What character is this? Not a classic horror film, just a basic thing.
Well, he's got a Prince shirt on. I'm not sure what that means.
I know. I told you not to wear that has nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with Prince. Is it Dr. Detroit?
Dr. Detroit, not a bad answer. Can you guess his outfit?
I'm feeling like Ollie G vibes, but I'm a 90s girl, so.
I like that. I like an Ollie G reference. Not everyone here knows what Ollie G is. Not Ollie G. It's Isaiah the Beaver Slayer. Here's one for you. You might get this one right. Okay. What kind of animal mask do the followers of Jigsaw wear in the Saw movie series?
Wow.
Have you seen Saw?
No.
You never saw Scene?
No. Is it a pig?
It is a pig mask. Give him $100 dang. I'll tell you what, you can keep Rotten Face. Thanks for playing, guys. What horror movie coined the phrase, "Do you like scary movies?" It was in the mid-90s this movie came out.
Do you like scary movies?
What movie did that?
Oh, God. Scream.
That's right. It's Scream. Wow. Now she gets $100. Now, since you're a good screamer, can you give us a good scream? That's it. Give her $200. That's pretty damn good. Yeah. Whose face was used as the basis for the Mike Myers mask from Halloween?
William Shatner.
She got it right. Did you know that? Give her $100. Congratulations. We might come over here and buy some stuff in a minute. What is Chucky's real name within the Child's Play film series?
No idea.
Well, you know one. Chucky.
Chucky.
So think of that. And then give me...
Charles?
Okay, that's the first name, yes. The middle and the last name. No
I
clue.
won't be able to get it.
Charles Lee Ray.
Ah, well, that makes sense. It sounds like a serial killer.
It does. Yeah, all serial killers have 3 names.
Yes.
How many Hellraiser movies are there? Are you familiar with Hellraiser?
I actually just watched the new one and I loved it. I think the new one, doesn't that make it 11?
And you said you were not good at this.
Well, you asked me a Hellraiser.
11 movies. How many people did Jason kill in the very first Friday the 13th movie?
0.
That's right. None. It was all done by his mother. That was a trick question, and he got it right. Give that man $100. All right, we got to talk to Naomi from the original, from the American Horror Story. Naomi, let's talk to her. How's it going, guys? I am a fan. I saw this every episode. So, can you give me a little bit about what is going on? It's mostly a meet and greet kind of a deal, right?
Yeah. We're signing autographs and taking selfies and shaking babies and kissing hands and yeah.
What you got to do? What were they looking for?
They were looking for a 4 to 5 feet tall, possibly malformed, childlike actress.
Really?
Which I am a whopping 5 feet tall, so I barely squeak by.
Well, you did a fantastic job, and thank you for coming out here to Hickory, North Carolina. So you must get pretty good residual checks then.
How much money do you make? No.
Well, the last one I think, do you remember the amount of my last residual check? I play a game called How Much?
Checks for like a couple cents. And
exactly.
You even send this.
We got one for 1 penny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's normal.
I made a game out of it. We call it How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check? I open a check. I tell people what it's for. They call in. Closest person to the amount, I actually send them the check. Now, normally it's like $8.40 or something stupid, but I have given checks for like $900.
I've never played it as a game. It's because it usually is so disappointing.
Exactly.
It's be fun and
that's why I don't mind giving them away.
Right. Yeah.
Alrighty, that is a wrap. I'm exhausted. Had a good time here at the Hickory Metro Center. Playing some trivia, get to know these people. It's pretty cool. This is a small version of it, but we had a good time and we gave away. How much money do you think we gave away?
About $400 probably.
$400, so
Quite a bit.
Alrighty, back to you, John. Thanks, John. Wow. Can you believe it? That happened right here in Hickory. Tiny Terra Con. That was kind of fun. Also, today, you know how we have these irrational national holidays all the time? Today happens to be Chucky the Notorious Killer Doll Day. Boom. Symmetry. Any interesting comments?
Hold on, let me look.
Oh my God.
Oh, never mind.
Let's just wrap it up, guys.
Yeah.
Always wrap it up, guys.
Not feeling it today,
Always
buddy?
wrap it up.
Let me tell you about Sue the Collector. Camp Lejeune, y'all. Let's talk about it. For many years, between 1953 and 1987, Marines, their family members, and infant children were exposed to contaminated drinking water at Camp Lejeune, including all satellite camps. Many were sickened and died unnecessarily because of the groundwater contamination. If you or your loved one worked, lived, or served at Camp Lejeune, call us right now for information and legal help. You may be eligible for significant financial compensation. Call the Law Office of Environmental Litigation Group at 888-660-2492. Again, that's 888-660-2492. All right, we got one more segment. Come here.
Let's do this.
So my friend Mark Hunt is in here. He's pretending to be a hippie today for Halloween. Appreciate that, buddy. Is this what you wore to work for? Didn't you do like a Halloween
we did a
thing at
Halloween
work?
contest thing at work. This is what I wore.
Okay.
This isn't going to be what I wear for Halloween, though.
Oh, for the actual
party.
For the Halloween bash.
For the Halloween bash, Saturday.
Can you give us a spoiler alert?
For what I'm going to wear?
Yeah.
He saves lives. On the red.
Doctor.
He flies. He's got a cape, and he's good looking, and he wears glasses.
It's got my name on his chest.
Yeah. It's got an S on his chest, okay?
Superman?
Big S. Big S.
That's what I'm going to be.
But you sent me a picture of you as Maverick.
I was going to be Maverick, and then I decided that the flight suit was too hot.
You did not feel the need for speed.
I didn't. I took it back. Got money
Although
back.
Superman flies pretty fast, too.
Yeah. Maybe next year. I think everybody's probably going to do the Maverick.
What made you want to change?
I just wasn't feeling it. I put the flight suit on, and I just didn't feel it, you know? You got to feel it.
Wasn't tight enough. It wasn't tight enough.
It was big and baggy.
Not tight.
It didn't, when I looked in the mirror, I was like,
You didn't fill it out.
Just wasn't feeling
You got to get like a little kid size, maybe.
Yes.
You know?
If they'd have had it, I would have. And I didn't have a helmet either, so that kind of squashed it. I didn't have a flight helmet, pilot helmet.
Yeah.
You got the picture had him holding a helmet underneath his arm like that.
Right.
I didn't have a helmet.
Got to get the helmet.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm going to be Rip from Yellowstone.
Oh.
And then Jody's going to be
Beth.
Beth.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Oh.
Well, here's our last segment of the show. Hope you had a good time today. His name's Mark Hunt. It's not really Stamos. I was joking. Mark Hunt. And we go to a Goodwill and we buy gifts for each other. We exchange them on the show. It's got to be $5 or less. It's got to make sense as to why we got this gift. And we made a game out of it. And you guys can tell us who gave the best gift. Leave that in the comments section. Watch this. Any interesting comments?
Yeah, somebody said we should have checked it's a haunted bridge in Asheville called Helen's Bridge. Somebody said that we should have checked that out next year.
Maybe next year. Where is it? Did they say where it was?
Asheville.
Oh, in Asheville. That'd be fun. A haunted bridge. I bet that's a real short tour.
Just the bridge.
I guess it depends on how long the bridge is, you know.
One lane bridge, or
yeah.
I wonder if it's 2 lane.
Yeah, follow up with that person. So his name is Mark Hunt. We exchange gifts. Leave it in the comment. Who gave the best gift? It's a game that we like to call. I think there's an opening for it. Do we have the opening, the Alan check? There it is. Okay, so your gift's over there. My gift's right here. Alrighty then.
Shopping for a pair of khakis cause you gotta go to court. There's a bow hunting trophy, makes you think about your buddy. That's the hunting that you don't need a license for. Your Goodwill hunting.
Goodwill hunting.
Goodwill hunting.
We're just a Goodwill hunting.
I ain't talking about the film starring Jason Bourne. Just being thoughtful while you're shopping at your secondhand store. Your Goodwill hunting.
All right, thank you, Justin Bard Williams. Okie dokie.
All right.
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Oh, well, I'll go first.
Great.
All right,
Put
that
this
to the
over here
side.
for a minute.
So, a couple things. I got 2 gifts in here today.
Oh.
Both from our local Goodwill here in Hickory.
Oh, real quick, I forgot to say this. There is a residual check sitting here, and I got a card from Samantha Dawn Kingston. And I wanted to acknowledge Samantha Dawn Kingston. Thank you for the Halloween card.
Very nice.
I got 1 residual check left. We didn't do it today because we're saving it for next week. We had a lot of segments, you know, in today's show. So no residual check, but next week we'll be giving money away. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Okay, so back to the Goodwill gift at hand.
You said there are 2 gifts?
There's 2 gifts in here. So when we do the residual check game, we hand the check off, good segue, to Alan, and he puts it into the
algorithm machine.
I believe
supercomputer.
I believe I found something at Google that goes along with that. That's going to help calculate the numbers and get the.
So are you saying one of these gifts is for the Alan Jackson?
It's for the algorithm machine.
Okay.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure. And then the other gift you'll be able to use for residual game as well, because I know sometimes you're like, what number caller should I pick?
Yeah. I'm always trying to pick random.
Trying to figure it out. This will help you figure that out pretty easy.
Oh.
So 2 gifts, both have to do the residual game that we usually play, but not tonight because we didn't have time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I can't wait to see
what's in the box.
What it's actually in here.
I don't know. What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Okay.
Not
2 things. Oh, look at this.
So that is.
What is this?
It's a little. It's a little trolley.
So it says it's a bingo game set, but I see. Oh, look at this. I know what you did here. You're a genius, Mark.
Put numbers in it.
So like a lottery type deal.
Yep. There's your numbers.
You get all these balls with numbers on it. We pick these balls out, put it in here. We crank this. I pick a ball at random, and that's the caller?
It's got the number on it, right?
Yeah.
Because we have as many as 50 callers.
We've had a lot of callers.
So this goes all the way up.
I like that.
I think in the 80s. So
next week when we play Screen Actors Guild residual check game, I'll have all these balls up in here, and that's how we'll pick the caller at random, and there'll be proof. We'll do it live on the show.
That's that.
And we can play bingo if we want. Not a bad gift.
Maybe after the after show.
What's this? Oh, look at this.
That is I think that actually connects. I think there's a connection in the back somewhere I think that's it right there. That's a chip.
Oh, wow.
That actually goes to the algorithm machine. You have to take the chip out, put an algorithm machine. This goes beside of. And did you get that?
Yeah.
I can't go over that again.
How do you pronounce algorithm?
Algorithm machine.
Algorithm. Like
So,
agricultural.
It all ties together, and
Yeah.
I think that we were missing this all along.
Yeah, this could supplement what's already going on in
And
there.
this is a brother made
So you're
this.
saying that it'll go even faster now.
It's going to add value, yeah.
Wow.
It's an added value.
And so we can hand this guy to the guys in the booth back there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sure they say thank you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good gifts.
Thanks,
good gifts.
man.
All right. So
$4 and $2, so $6.
it's so funny how
Didn't hurt too
you
bad.
got 2 gifts and I also have 2 gifts.
Good.
In here.
I would expect 2 in exchange.
But I didn't know that you were going to get me 2 gifts. Well, this is crazy. So I know that you're out of your house right now.
Out of my house, yep. I'm
Your
going to
neighbor's
a
house burnt down. Yours, you had to leave it. There's too much smoke and water damage. And
Hotel. I've been in girlfriend's mom's house. And I'm moving into an Airbnb tomorrow. I can't keep up with nothing. I'm living out of my car.
it's a mess.
It's hard out there, man. It's tough.
It's a mess. But hey, peace and love, dude. You live
Nothing
off
like
the earth,
home,
right?
you know, as they say, nothing like home. I just want to go home, man.
Yeah.
I just want to
When
go
do you
home.
think you'll be back in your home, man?
I hope by Christmas, man, at least. And if
I'm rooting for you.
Hopefully it works out for me, you know what I mean? If not, I'll float away to somewhere else, man.
Yeah. Well, I think this will go with your house. If you get locked out, I also know as a hippie person, you like nature, like wildlife, you like being one with the animals, nature.
Yeah.
So this will go with your home and nature, and you're a hippie dude. The other gift has to go with you being a hippie dude.
So much meaning.
Enjoy.
So many things.
That's from me to you, buddy.
Who's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
It's in there.
What's in the box?
All right, take that box out of the way. Hippie Chickie.
It's a hippie chickie.
So this looks like it's got a little wind-up thing on it. Let me
Yeah.
get this out of here if it don't cut me. This plastic will cut you if you ain't
I know.
careful.
I hate these kind of
That's tough stuff.
this kind of plastic, this kind of wrapping or whatever.
Oh, it's one of those little chickens that
Yeah.
you wind up and it poops.
Yeah.
I think.
Hippie chickie with yummy candy eggs. They're saying that eggs, but they're jelly beans and they're black. So it looks like poop.
How do you put them in there, I wonder?
I'm not sure. I'm sure it says it back here on it's a jelly bean dispenser is what it is.
So you
wind it up.
And
at some point it shits
I don't know
out.
how to load it.
It shits out a jelly bean.
Maybe we should have let Sean figure this out before. Next gift. I have a hideaway or hide-a-key birdhouse. So it looks like I can hang this.
Your hippie chick can go in there.
Yeah. So let's get this out real quick. So I can put this outside and somebody's going to think it's a bird nest or bird cage house. But there's really a key
really
in
your
it,
key
man.
will be in there, dude. And
There's
now
a key
everybody
in it.
knows it.
Nobody's ever going to know, man.
Look at
Especially if I
that.
paint it a different color than it is now.
They won't know it's the same one. They'll
won't
think
know
it's a
the
real
same.
birdhouse. Yeah.
So you hang it up and you probably, like this folds out or something. Something comes off. Oh, look at there.
Oh, and you
Key
put
goes in there.
Put keys up in there. Oh, I see.
And you shut
I wonder
it.
if a bird could actually live in there as well. I bet it could.
What if a bird goes in there and steals your key, man?
Eat your key, dude.
Yeah. And then what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What if a bird flies in there, takes your key, takes it to somebody else's house? You know.
Yep. Starts a car with it or something.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's nice.
So let's see if this will fit in there. Yeah, you can put that guy in there. But yeah, I want to know how that works. How does that load up?
I don't know.
So where does it? Yeah,
Maybe
it's gotta be a way for this candy to get in there. Sean, have you seen such a thing?
I think you got to rip its head off. Rip its head off, and then put the. You look at there.
Sean, genius.
Always rip it. Our pets' heads are falling off.
I know.
What
how
was
to-
that from?
Boys, I know how to choke a chicken.
Our pets'
Yeah, you know
heads
that.
are falling off.
Did you hear that?
I know how to choke a chicken, boys.
He
Don't
knows
you
how
worry
to choke
about
a
it.
chicken.
We'll get it
Huh?
fixed. Engineering.
No applause button on that one.
Huh?
Go back to sleep.
All right, here
All
we
right,
go.
everybody. I hope you had a good time
We're
today.
going to do this while you're talking. We're going to load it up. I bet those are 17 years old.
Get ready for Country-ish After Dark. Oh, my God. In about 9 minutes, we're going to go after dark.
Let's get the camera on this, and as we go out, we want to see this thing will poop some.
Don't forget to
there,
rate,
look, there it
review,
goes.
subscribe, and share. Tell your friends about us. Never too late to hit that share button. Hope you have a great Halloween. Hope you don't get some razor blades in your candy. And
don't be careful bobbing for apples. When I was a kid, I was bobbing for apples and broke my finger.
Were you using your hands?
I don't know what happened, but I broke my finger bobbing for apples.
Well, now I have questions. You can't just leave the show like that because you're supposed to use your mouth when you bob for apples. But what were you doing with your pinky?
I guess I had it where I wasn't supposed to have it.
Do you remember any details? You just remember
I just remember I broke my finger bobbing for apples.
Is that the whole story, dude?
All I can think of right now, dude.
Okay.
Too much weed, dude. Too much weed. Too much weed.
Expect me to remember back that far.
Rate, review, subscribe, and share. What else?
Let's do it.
Patreon.
After dark. Stay with us.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
I'm ready.
Yeah, go to countryish.com, click on Patreon, $5 and up, you're in the Country-ish After Dark. It's going to be a good time. For the Pope, we never discussed what you were.
I'm all SNL fans will know that I'm still in California.
It's Mad TV. You keep saying SNL.
It's SNL. It's
What's his name?
SNL.
What's his name? Stewart.
For California.
Oh, you mean the Californians?
The California.
So one of the guys' name was Stewart?
Stewart.
You could have been the mom. You could have played a good mom.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
The bearded mom.
We're going to talk.
For Stewart, for the Pope, for Hippie Dude, for all the guys back there in the sound booth, congrats, you got a new algorithm machine. My name is John Reap. You know me as the Grin Reaper, and I'm wishing you a bicycle. Oh, there's Isaiah.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Yeah!
All right. Happy Halloween for real, though. I'm going to read Samantha's card. Very nice, super fan Samantha. Wishing you a Halloween with good scares. There's a little black cat. And it says, good treats, good fun, good times. Pretty much good everything. Wishing you a very happy Halloween. Always. Samantha Dawn Kingston. Thank you, Samantha. I hope you had a good time. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe. My face is so dried out right now. I really,
So many zits.
it's like I'm hot. Like it clogs the pores.